Hello everyone, welcome back to this video series on Dynamics 365 customer service. In this episode, we are going to see about knowledge articles capability of customer service model. Knowledge articles or the information articles are repositories that are used by customer service representatives to resolve cases and answer customer questions. In this video, we will be looking into how to create knowledge articles manually and then what are the life cycle of knowledge articles, like creating a knowledge article, reviewing it, approving, and then publishing it. Whenever we create a knowledge article, it will be in draft proposed status, and then we need to send it for review, and then it will be approved by the manager. And once it is approved, we can publish the knowledge article, and after publishing, the knowledge articles can be used from the case record or any other record that we have configured for knowledge articles. In addition to that, we will see different operations that we can perform with the knowledge articles, how to approve or reject the knowledge article, and then we will see associating the category or associating the products to knowledge articles. And if you want to use the knowledge article only for internal purpose, then we can click on mark internal and make the knowledge article used for only internal purpose. Then we have publish, update, send to trash, revert to draft, archive, restore, create major version, minor version, translate. We will see all those operations or button in detail when we get into the demo part. Okay. And then initially I told like we'll be talking about knowledge article creation process, which means we will be talking about the manual knowledge article creation process. In addition to that, finally, we will also see how a case record can be converted to knowledge article and how to create a knowledge article from knowledge article templates that are available in our environment. Okay. With this, we will quickly move to customer service workspace app and we will see how a knowledge article can be created and what is the life cycle of knowledge article and what are all the different operations that we can perform within knowledge article. Now I'm in customer service workspace app. To create knowledge article, we need to go to knowledge articles page from here. Initially, we will be seeing all the active articles that are available. Currently, I have 4 knowledge articles already active and all those 4 articles are published. In the first tab, we need to enter the title for knowledge article. We need to give some short description and then we need to specify the keywords. Keywords will be used while we search for this knowledge article. And if we scroll little down, we will be having this content section. So this is a rich text editor section. So from here, we can add the content for our knowledge article. Here we can also do the formatting things. We have a lot of options available. And in case if we want to enter in HTML format, we can also do that. And if I go to this preview, I will be knowing how this knowledge article will be looking after we publish this knowledge article. And if I go to summary tab, here we can add some additional information about this knowledge article. Here we have some basic settings. What is the major version number? What is the minor version number? Who created this knowledge article? And also we can also enter some publish rater settings. We can enter the subject and then we can set when this particular article to be published. If you want to schedule it, we can enter the date and time over here. And if you want to expire this particular knowledge article on a certain date, we can enter the expiration date also. And here we have tab for related information like different versions, different translations available for this knowledge article. And if you want to associate categories, you can come here and associate different categories. Okay. With this, I will just go back to the previous page and we will create a new knowledge article. Initially, we need to enter the knowledge article title. We will just give a title for our example scenario. We have taken broadband company as a reference. And then we need to give some description for this knowledge article that we can enter here. And then we need to give some keywords. Keywords will be useful when we search for this knowledge article. And at the center page, we can just give the content for this knowledge article. I will just copy from my notepad. And here is the content. Now, within my content tab, I have given the title, I have entered the description, and I also have given the keywords separated by comma. And these keywords will be used when we search for this knowledge article. And then in the content section, I have added the complete knowledge article content. Okay. And then we can save this knowledge article. And currently, you can see the knowledge article is in author stage, which means it is in draft or it is in preparation stage. And once the creation or drafting is done, then we can move to review stage and we can send it for approval. Okay. Before that, we will quickly check what is there in the summary. So initially, the internal flag is set to no, which means the knowledge article that we are creating can be used by our external customers as well. In case if we set this knowledge article as internal, then this knowledge article cannot be published for external customers. Okay, so this is something we can do with this field, or we also have another button for that. So currently, you can see internal is set as no, but if I click on this mark internal button, then the flag will be automatically turned to yes. Okay, now I will just click on mark X. So earlier you were seeing mark internal, but since it is already set to internal, I can mark it as external, which means internal flag will be set back to no. And then we have different status reasons. Initially it will be in proposed, and if we want to send this particular knowledge article for review, we can just make it as needs review. And then you can see a new article number got created automatically, and some other information are also available here. And then we have this major version number and minor version number. We will see this concept little later. Okay, and then we can also give a subject. Okay, for this knowledge article. In our case also, we saw like we have a subject tree. We can select the subject for case. Similar to that, for our knowledge article also, we can give a subject. Okay, for now I will just give query. In our coming videos, we will see how to set up a subject tree in customer service model. Okay, and then publish on and expiration date is something that I will not set now. When we publish this knowledge article, we will set these two fields. Okay, and currently it is showing me the latest version. This is the English version of this particular knowledge article. And similarly, if I want to create some other translations, if I want to have this knowledge article content in different language, I just need to create a new translation from here. Or I also have another button called translate. If I click on this, another knowledge article will be created linked to this current knowledge article. And in that new knowledge article, I can enter the content in different language, whatever I need. Okay. For now, we will not do this translation. And then we have this related categories. Earlier we talked about subject tree, right? Subject is also useful for categorizing the knowledge article, but we can associate only one subject with a knowledge article. But with the help of categories, we can associate multiple categories. Okay. In our coming videos, we will also see how to set up categories, how to link categories with knowledge article as well as with custom tables. Okay. But for now, we will just link a category with our knowledge article. Okay. So we can use this relate category button within this grid, or we can also use the button from the top. Here we have associate category. We can use this button as well. Here we can choose some options. And as I said, subject tree is something we can link only one subject with a knowledge article, but category is something we can associate multiple categories within a single knowledge article. Okay. For now, I just selected one option, and again, I will select another option from here. Now, two categories are associated with this knowledge article. Okay. And then we have this related articles. So currently, this is my main article, and if I want to create some other relation, with another existing article that I can do from here. I can create a new connection with the existing article, or I can also do it from the button available here. I have this relate article button. If I click on that, from here, I can select my existing knowledge articles that are already available in my system. Okay. So maybe I will just link this knowledge article with my current article, setting up your broadband connection. Okay. If I click on associate, the other article will be available here under related. If I want to use it for some reference, I can just click on it. The other article will be opened. I can use it from here itself. Okay. And then in case if I want to relate some work orders, I can do it. And if I want to relate some customer assets, or so these things will be useful when we are working with field service, work orders and customer assets. And then if I want to relate some products, that also I can do. From here I can click on add existing product, or at the top I have this relate product button. I can use this as well. From here I will just select any existing product, and if I click on associate, the product will also be added here. The product is not showing here, maybe some issue with this form. I will quickly change to another form that is available for knowledge articles. Now from here, yeah, here I can see the product that I associated using this red product button is now showing here in this related products. Okay. And then initially we talked about this business process flow, right? Whenever we are creating this knowledge article, it will be in author status and then our author stage. And here once we complete all the steps, we can just mark this knowledge article for next stage. Okay. And before that, I will change the status reason to needs review, and then I will move to next stage of this knowledge article. Now, whenever the knowledge article is in status needs review, the knowledge manager or any senior person who is responsible for approving this knowledge article will be seeing this knowledge article in their view, and from there they can just open, they can review the content, and then they can give their review comments. If they are happy with the content, they can directly approve this knowledge article, or in case if they want some modification, they can just reject it, and they need to give the rejection reason. Okay. Now the status will be changed to rejected, and someone who is working on this particular knowledge article will be getting the knowledge article back to their view. Now you can see the status is automatically changed to proposed. Earlier it was in needs review status. Now it changed to proposed, and also you can see one additional stage. So earlier we had only 3 stages, but after rejecting, we had another stage for updating the content. Now we will go back. Now the customer service representative or whoever created this knowledge article will move to this particular stage, and then they will make the relevant change to the content. But before making the change, they need to know what their manager has given, right? What comment has been given. For that, they need to come to timeline, and here a new note was created. So this is the reason given by the knowledge manager. For demo purpose, I have just entered test rejection reason. In case if the manager has given any valid rejection reason here, the person who created the knowledge article will be seeing this, and based on this review comments, he will be able to change the content to this particular article. And again, after making the changes, he will change the status reason to needs review. Okay. And earlier I showed you this approving and rejecting from this business process flow stage, right? Similar to that, we have a button, specialized button for approve and reject. Okay. So since it is already in rejected status, we are not seeing the reject button. Otherwise, we will be seeing reject button also. Okay. But for now, the customer service person has updated the content, and he will just set the update content flag as true, and then it will be going for manager's review. And once the manager is happy, this time he will be approving the knowledge article by clicking on this approve button. Now immediately the status got changed to approved. Now the customer service person who created this article can move to final stage. And here we have two things. One is we need to associate the product. Already we have done this step, so we will mark it as completed. And another thing, this is an optional step. We need to set the expiration date. And today we are actually publishing this article. And if we want to deprecate this knowledge article after 3 months or after 1 year, we can just enter the end date for this or expiration date for this particular knowledge article. For now, I will give 31st December 2024 as the expiration date, and we need to specify the time. I have set it as 5 p.m., which means on 31st of December after 5 p.m., this knowledge article will not be used by any customer service representative, or this particular knowledge article cannot be exposed to external customers after 5 p.m. of 31st December. Okay. Now we have completed the entire business process flow stages of this article, and now this particular article is ready for publishing. Okay, everything is done. Now we can just click on this publish button. Here we have two options. We can either publish this article immediately, or we can schedule this article to be published in future date. Maybe if we want to publish this article only after next month, then we can just mark this as in the future, and then we need to specify the date. For example, if I want to publish this article only on 1st of August, I can select 1st of August and I need to specify the time, and based on that it will be published on the specified date. Okay, but for now I will just select the first option, which means it will be published immediately, and after publishing, what should be the status? It will be published only. Okay, this is something we will set as default. And then expiration date already I have set from the business process flow step itself. And then after expiration, what should be the state and status? So default it is setting as expired and expired, but in case if we want some other state and status after expiration, we can change that as well. Okay, and once we done with everything, we can just click on this publish button. Now you can see the status is changed to published. And now whenever a new case record got created, and from that case record, if we go to that knowledge search, we can get this particular knowledge article from there. The customer service representative who is working on that knowledge article will be able to see this knowledge article from their case. Okay, now the knowledge article is published, and after publishing, if we want to make some small changes to this knowledge article, we can use this create minor version. And currently you can see the major version number is 1 and minor version number is 0. But if you want to make some small changes to your content of this knowledge article, you can use this create minor version. But in case if you want to make some change to this title or description or keyword or something else, you don't have to do minor version. Okay, only if you want to change the content, you will be clicking on create minor version. Whenever we click on create minor version, a new knowledge article record will be created with all the information carried forward from the previous knowledge article. And here you will see the difference. So earlier major version number was 1 and minor version number was 0, but now you can see minor version number as 1, which means this is a new record that got created in association with the old record. Okay, now if I want to make some minor change to my content, I can do this from my content section. And also you can see the new record is created with status as proposed. If you remember, we have already published our previous knowledge article. I will just go back to my knowledge article view page. This is the new one that got created. And similarly, you see the second one. So this is the one that we already created with the same name, and we have already published it. You can see the other record is already published, but you can see a new record is created again with same name, but its status is draft proposed. Okay. Now once we make all the, and another thing is like in the related versions also you can see. So earlier the major revision number and minor version number 1 0 was there, and now it is showing 1 1. Okay, so this is the latest version available. And here also we need to follow the same process. We need to first send this particular knowledge article for review, and then the manager should approve, and then only we can publish the knowledge article. We will quickly approve this. I will publish this knowledge article. The moment the new article is published, the old article will be sent to archive status. Earlier, you are seeing the old article was showing as published and the new one was showing as draft proposed. But now the moment I publish the new one, here you can see minor version number as 1. So this is the new one. Now I will go to archived articles view. Here you can see the old one in the status of archive. Okay. So this was our first article that we created, and since we created a minor revision, a new article has been created with the same name. The new once a new article is published, the old one becomes archived. Okay. Now I will go back to my current article where major version number as 1 and minor version number as 1. Okay. Now, in case if I want to make some big change to our content, knowledge article content, then we can go for this create major version. Okay. I will just click on it. So we need to go for this major version only if we need to make a big change to our content. Okay. Again, similar to minor version, whenever we go for this major version, at the time also a new knowledge article record will be created, and again new article will be in proposed status. And if you want to make any change to it, you can do it. And then the same process should be continued. We need to send this for approval, and manager should approve it, and then only we can publish this. Okay. But before publishing, we will again go to our articles view. So the first one, if you see, this is the one where we did the minor version. It was showing 1 1, and the second one is the new article that got created after clicking major version button. And now you can see the major version number is 2 and minor version number becomes 0, which means it is a new version itself. And whenever we again do minor version for this new article, at the time it will be showing 2 1 2 2 likewise. Okay. Now I will go back to the new one with major version number 2, and since it is already approved, I will quickly publish this. And similar to previous one, the moment we publish the new article, the old one will become archived. Okay. Now this is published, and if I see the old one, it will be archived. Okay. In addition to that, we also have other button called update. Okay. And now this particular article is published. Okay. And now if you want to make some change to description or something, okay, description or in keyword, if you want to make some change, or in title, if you want to make some change, you will not be able to save this knowledge article after making any change. Okay. For that, since it is already published, you will not be able to make change directly. For that, after making the change, you need to click on this update button. If you click on update, now the article will be updated with new information. Okay. And similarly, we also have other button called archive, send to trash, and revert to draft. So earlier we saw that archived status, right? Whenever we create major revision or minor version, at the time the old record was automatically changing to archived. Okay. And similarly, if you want to manually change any of your knowledge article to archived status, we can click on this button. And similarly, if you want to delete this knowledge article and if you want to keep it under discarded status, you can click on this send to trash. Okay. Maybe I will just open any other record. Understanding. This is again published. Now for this record, I will click on send to trash, or first I will just do revert to draft, and we will see what is happening. Now you can see it was earlier published, but after clicking on revert to draft, the status reason got changed to proposed, and the status would be changed to draft. Okay. And now if I click on send to trash, the status will be changed to discarded. You can see it is changed to discarded. Just go back to the current one. And if I want to archive this article and I'm not going to use this article going forward, I can just click on this archive. Even though it is published, if I click on archive and if I confirm this, the status will be changed to archive. Till now, we saw the manual knowledge article creation and its life cycle. And similar to that, we can create knowledge article in another way. So that is from case. Okay, so I will quickly move to case page and I will open any existing case record here, broadband issue or something. I will open this particular case. This issue has been raised for broadband issue, and a customer service agent who is working on this particular case realized that there is no knowledge article available in the system to resolve this kind of issue. Okay, so then the knowledge article can be created from this case itself. Okay, before that we need to have some data in this case. So currently we have the case title and subject information. We will also populate the subject, and then we will also add some description. This description is very important. Whenever we convert this particular case into a knowledge article, the description will be converted to a content of that knowledge article. Okay, for now I will just give some sample description here. So these are all the steps the customer service agent has followed to resolve this case broadband issue, and he realized that there is no knowledge article available for this kind of issue. So the knowledge article should be created from this case itself. Okay, for that, from the case, we just need to click on this convert to knowledge article. Now it will ask for some confirmation what should be the title of the knowledge article, and the subject is getting mapped based on the case subject. If we want to change something, we can change it, and then we can open the new knowledge article. And once we are happy with all this information, we can click on this convert button. In this scenario, instead of manually creating a knowledge article from scratch, the customer service representative will be able to convert any case that he is working on into a knowledge article record. So with a click of a button, a new knowledge article record got created, and it will be in draft proposed status. Okay. Here we can add the description, keywords, and if I scroll down, you can see the content is getting populated based on the description field of case record. Okay, and then we can follow the same life cycle. We can send this knowledge article for approval, the manager will approve it, and then we can publish this knowledge article so that the knowledge article will be used by any customer service agent who is facing similar kind of issue in future. Okay, now we have completed two processes of creating knowledge article. One is manual creation and creation of knowledge article from case. We also have another concept called knowledge article templates. We can create knowledge articles from knowledge article templates also. Okay, for that we need to first create knowledge article template. Okay, for that we need to go to customer service admin center, and then under agent experience, click on knowledge, and then if you scroll down, you have knowledge article templates or article templates. From here, we need to create a knowledge article template first, and then we can reuse this knowledge article template whenever we create a new knowledge article. Okay. For now, we will create an article template. The first step is to select the language. I will choose English. We need to give a name for this knowledge article template, and then we need to enter the article data. What should be the title and description? So here we need to capture the placeholders. Okay. For now, I will enter some placeholders so that whenever a new person creates the article, he will follow the same thing. Enter title here, and then for description, I will copy paste from my notepad. And then keywords is something the person who is creating the knowledge article can enter when they create knowledge article. I will not give any keywords now. And then subject can be given now if required. But in case if the person who is creating the knowledge article at the later stage, if they want to change something, they can change it. Okay. And then we can give the sample content also, so that whoever creating the knowledge article in future will be following the same steps. Okay, I will copy from my notepad some sample steps we can give. Whenever a new person creates this, he will just change the name in the placeholders. Okay, so this is done for now. We can save this knowledge article template, and now we will quickly go to knowledge article page and we will see how to create a knowledge article from templates. Okay, so when we create a knowledge article, at first we clicked on this new button, right? So instead of clicking on new button, we need to select this new from template. So if I click on new from template, it will ask me to choose the template. Currently we have one template, right, that we have already created, knowledge article template for broadband issues. I will select that and we need to click on OK. So whatever the information we have entered in that knowledge article template is now getting populated in this knowledge article. So title, it is telling enter title here. So this is something we have captured in our knowledge article template. Title, enter title here. And then for description, provide a brief summary of the issue. The same is getting populated here in the knowledge article as well. And if I go to the content section, so this is something I have already given in my knowledge article template. Okay. And we will also see if the summary and internal flag is also set correctly. So internal, I have set it as no in my template, and then subject, yeah, it is again copied from my template. This is another way of creating knowledge articles quickly. So if our organization is maintaining some standards and all the new knowledge articles should be created in some format, then we can first create a knowledge article template, and from there the agents who are creating the article, they will just need to create the new knowledge article from template, and all the content from the template will be copied over to the new article that we are creating. Okay, I hope this episode is very useful for you in understanding the complete knowledge management capabilities of customer service module. Thank you for watching. In the next video, we will see some supporting functionalities of knowledge management capability, like subject, categories, and feedback. Thank you.